And we are live now. So, once again, my name is Johnny Awesome, and I'm here again with DV8, and we are going to continue, finally, this Total War Warhammer campaign. That it has been a while, hasn't it?
About a month.
I don't think it's been a month. It's been a couple of weeks. No. It has been a while. I've kind of been neglecting this one, so I watched the playback of the first episode and did notice that our talking was sort of being overwritten by silence whenever we were in a loading screen, so I'm going to take that into account for this playthrough going forward. So Daniel, just keep that in mind as well. Pretty much anything you say during a loading screen is going to be very choppy at best.
That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know that beforehand. I wasn't expecting it. Probably should have, but oh well. I know now. So just to catch everybody up, because like I said, it has been a while. We do have our we have my army, which currently just completely razed Bork Karg. And if I remember correctly, my plan was to go to Krakadrak after I do this, because I know I did just chase off a Orc horde going towards the Tower of Karak. Oh no, it wasn't Orc, it was another Chaos. See, it's been so long, my memory is starting to go like, wait, what? Okay. So, with that, you know a little bit more about mine. I am currently facing quite a bit of resistance here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I will fail miserably. So I've been currently trying to weaken them with my hero units, and was planning on going up to Karakadrak to sort of weaken this faction a bit before I finish moving on to them. And then we have Daniel over here, who is currently sitting here at his capital in Altdorf. So now that I have my camera over here a little bit, I'm currently facing Reinhardt. I see your army over there in Helmgart. Do you have anything that you want to say about, you know, what your sort of plans are at this moment, Daniel?
I'm gonna try to play a little bit of a political game. If you've ever played the Empire before on this, you know for a fact that going out over and kicking the dick of the nearest empire isn't a good idea. Ever. So what I'm gonna try to do is integrate a couple of these surrounding empires into my own. Instead
So
of,
places like Nuln and Kemperbad and Wurtbad, because the Empire faction in this game, it's sort of set up as a confederacy in the beginning of the game. You have the capital region, and then you have all the other smaller regions. All of the smaller regions are capable of, through diplomacy, being able to be confederated, which pretty much means that they hand over all of their territories, all of their money, all of their debt, and all of their armies over to you instantaneously. So it's both advantageous and disadvantage. That was terrible. Okay. Either way, it's good and bad at the same time, considering, oh, well, would you look at this? I now have all this new territory. But pretty much all the time, I was also, oh, look at this. I'm so much in the red right now and had a massive chunk taken out of my finances, and now I need to spend some time, normally about 5 to 10 turns, trying to get these different locations up to par in, maybe not so much in the green, but just as long as they aren't in the red. Because economy inside of a Total War game is very important. It's pretty much just as important as everything else inside of here, because you can be an excellent tactician on the battlefield, but if you cannot govern your nation to be able to pay for your army, there's not much you as a tactician are going to be able to do. So you have to be able to do the total package in Total War. Okay, so with that, it is still my turn, so I'm going to go up here and see what exactly I'm able to do. Whether or not I've already moved, I have already moved. Everything looks golden, so I am going to end my turn here. We are going to go on to Deviates.
All right.
Turn 16.
The real question is, do I, start attacking Montfort, because why not, or... I don't have any sort of special unit by this point to actually scout it out.
At this point, I would probably recommend that you stay out of Britannia, just because you're not gonna want to focus on fighting them, especially when you're gonna be trying to expand over towards Sylvania.
Oh yeah, the frickin' vampires. Forgot about them. I hate those stupid... John can definitely tell you that these frickin' vampires in the corner can be such a thorn in my side when I'm playing Empire. They are literally the first starting faction that is going to be a problem. Because they start vampirically corrupting all your cities if you don't keep an eye on them. Plus all the factions to your right are just going to be eaten by orcs and... Well, there's a reason why you can't take control of them immediately, and it's not just because the game had some in-game lore. It's because they're all going to get eaten anyways.
Yeah, pretty much, lore-wise, what's it stating is that the Emperor just died, and the new Emperor was just declared, but he's sort of unproven. So all of these other people inside of the Empire who pretty much, for the most part, rule their own lands, it's kind of like a Persia situation, King of Kings. So everybody else is sort of just like, you know what? We're just going to do our own thing now. We're just going to take a step back. I'm going to rule my turf, and you can do you. And then the Emperor was just kind of like, no, that's not how this works. So the Empire's first goal has to be reclaiming the Empire. I mean, they have this expansive territory. Pretty much everything from this small tip down here all the way down to here. In this little section right here is all the Empire's territory. And then there's technically a small territory down here called the Southern Border Princes, but they're sort of disconnected for the most part. And then over here is technically also the Empire's territory, but it has a slight vampire problem, and by that I mean it's ruled by vampires. So let's just say the Empire doesn't exactly pass many laws in Sylvania. My question for you is, Daniel, why did you declare war?
I declared war on the Bad Moons. Or, excuse me, this isn't 40k, the Crooked Moons.
I'm pretty sure this Bad Moons are either, I don't know. Chaos is a seductive force. Okay.
Tempests and fire. I am the chosen of the gods. Onward to destruction!
Banners. Ruin. Let's see here. Leadership for Marauders. Unit experience for Marauder recruits. Ooh, I like income, so let's get that. Plus 20% income. Income's always good. Income is always good. Gotta wait for that population. Ooh, that'll be awesome when we get hell cannons. Fun stuff like that.
Now. What is thy will? Reblast it!
Let's see if my sorcerer is capable of doing so. Yay, success! That means it'll level up and I can make it even better. Okie dokie. So, as you can see here, sorcerers have various abilities, mostly involving magic. Probably why they're called sorcerers. And right now I am more going along its neutral path. So, let's do this. Make him more powerful, destroying buildings. And with that, my turn's up. I leave it up to you, Danny boy. So I'm assuming you're going to be sending that lovely little army over to attack the Crooked Moons.
Yep, I'm gonna go smack the
I am the
orcs.
Supreme Patriarch.
I could, like, take Wisenberg and all of those into my care, but I don't really care to right now because they're acting as a human shield.
Crooked Moons aren't actually that difficult. If I remember correctly, it's a Gretchen horde, so if you lose to Gretchen, we just need to end this campaign now because you're too much of an embarrassment. I mean, come on.
No.
Your entire, the entire Gretchen army should just go up against your one dude, like just one of your basic soldiers, and you should win because you're Gretchen.
John, I have great swords in my army. There's not a whole lot that can kill those.
Actually, there is a whole lot that can kill those. It's kind of what happens when you forsake all of your defensive capabilities for a slightly buffed attack.
John? My greatsword units have 105 fucking armor. They aren't going down so
but they
easily.
aren't shielded. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The shielded status for units, slightly broken. Although in other news, I did do a little bit more constructing of guys, so I'm starting to build a Tomb King's army. These Tomb Kings are awesome because necromancy is unbeatable. You cannot beat an army that does not die, no matter how many times you kill it. Danny boy over here will refute that to no end, but...
Huh? What?
I said you cannot beat an army that no matter how many times you kill it, doesn't die.
Well, I mean, you can't beat it, but you can certainly keep it at bay.
But at what
And
cost?
actually, no, if you killed a summoner, you can beat it. I mean, look at the vampires.
Yeah, the vampires do have this nice little fickle thing, though. It's called they come back to life.
If you manage to take all their territories and kill their leaders, no. They're permadead.
Technically, I mean, obviously, game-wise, yes, but technically, they'd come back to life. I mean, hell, half the HQ units, like half the legendary lords of the Vampire Count faction, like literally just woke up from a power nap. Like, they were dead, they took a nap, they woke up. So, yeah.
I was sick of my freaking Outrider units.
Then you have Endtimes lore, where you literally have von Karstein just like walking through the Empire. He would die because he would be really, really bold, but then the next day he's back! And then the Empire's
right
like,
back.
didn't we kill that guy?
Be right back.
Seriously? Seriously.
I'm just gonna be running downstairs. Don't worry about it. I'll be back before your turn ends, guaranteed.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay, that's hilarious. I'm sitting here doing nothing.
What?
How far exactly can I run?
Insolence! The gods direct me!
20 out to 20 units.
My magic is yours.
See you back before your turn ends.
Obliterate!
Yay! Another settlement has been destroyed. My commander is now slightly better at doing what he just did. My turn is slightly more advanced, but I still have a long way to go. There's a reason Chaos does not come onto the game until at least 50 turns in. Because it has to take over its entire continent first.
It's raping time!
But granted, I say continent, but it's really just like a small little island section up here.
You know what, John? I'ma fight this. I'ma fight this!
That's good, because this is going to be hilarious. Now remember, just saying, don't talk during the loading screen, because it's going to be really, really bad.
Yep.
Finally, we're done loading so we can talk again. Okay, so as you can see here, Daniel is severely overwhelming this opposition here, and he even has reinforcements coming in.
Yep, which are actually just the people from Weisenberg that are pissed that they're getting attacked by a bunch of Gretchens, so...
Okay, Daniel, this is what you're going to do. You're going to send all of your dudes back. You're going to send Balthazar Gelt up front, and Balthazar Gelt is going to take care of everything.
Alright, if you say so.
Just do meteor storms, just everywhere. Just do meteors.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Balthazar Gelt would actually be overwhelmed. Even though he is pretty powerful for all intents and purposes, he would be overwhelmed by that.
Gretchen.
Warhammer Gretchen aren't anything to play with occasionally. And for all intents and purposes, his army is damage-centric. His defense is also crap, but again, damage-centric is damage-centric.
My dwarven playthrough would beg to differ on your Gretchen are good stance.
You're dwarves! You have the heaviest armor in the game! What are you on about?
You apparently haven't seen Chaos fight.
I have! And even their freaking shirtless units are tough.
Exactly, and they're shirtless. They don't even have heavy armor. You should see some of the actual Chaos guys with heavy armor. That sort of fun jazz. Okay, so you see here we have Mr. Pony Lords, who are currently... Oh my dear God, what the hell is that?
It's a spider of some sort.
That is an Arachnarok spider. And it's rank 5. Just saying, Daniel, I would probably put those Outriders on skirmish mode.
They are.
Turn around! Don't get screwed! Yeah, you might want to have Gelt start wailing on that spider, or those swordsmen. Oh crap, they got good swords too. Nasty skulkers.
Oh, they actually managed to knock Gelt over. What the heck?
That's what happens when you have squigs. That spider just got pelted with 3 arc mortar shells, and we're just going like, I don't care. Okay, Daniel, you see right here? Cast Meteor.
Hold on.
But now it's too late.
Dang, the spider's just not giving her crap.
I noticed. Let's see. Gigantic spider. Doesn't actually say whether it's a monstrous creature or not. I'm going to assume that it counts as a monstrous creature.
It's just a gigantic spider, you know.
Yep, just a gigantic spider.
You know what you do with a gigantic spider?
Grab a torch.
You get a really big fly swatter.
Oh man, that's fun. Also torches. Or is
What are you doing? Jesus.
or is pretty much every female I know would say, nuke it. Just all the nukes. Just all those things. Because none of my female family members like bugs at all. None of them. And then you have my brothers, which are the exact opposite, and go out there and collect them. Daniel, you pretty much relegated your entire army to killing that spider, and it's still alive. I think you're doing something wrong. Hey! It's finally broken. It's running away. I suggest not letting it do so.
It's just pushing my units out of the way. Good luck not letting it do so.
Send your Outrider Knights against it.
Where are my Outriders, speaking of which?
They just got routed, I think.
No, they're all the way over here. Let me
The
go chase them.
spider is still alive. And it is managing to escape.
That's a pretty fast frickin' spider, I'll give it that.
Oh, Balthazar Gelt's looking like he's had better days.
Yeah, he got a little smacked up by that spider considering he took it right to the face, but...
Well. Yay! It's... Okay, so... Nope, it looks like the spider is still alive.
Get over here! Victorious!
I don't really feel like fighting this. Why did you hit spectate? I'm gonna have to DACA the spider to death, and then they're gonna get demoralized because I just killed their biggest unit. You know how the orcs work. If they're bigger, they're stronger, too. You're talking about Gretchen here, so...
You may not have wanted to fight the battle, but I wanted you to fight the battle. So guess what you're doing?
Yes.
Your troops have uncovered hidden foes.
Why are you firing at the unit I told you not to fire at? You frickin' weed-smoking sons of guns. Apparently Spider doesn't like mortars.
Not when it's almost dead. Oh, the spider's dead! You might want to shoot at the nasty skulkers. And besides, this is an orc army. You have to completely finish them off anyways. Have your outriders swoop around back and start attacking the HQ. Just have them ignore the army. Go around back, kill HQ. Because if you let the HQ escape, the army won't die.
And now the HQ is going right after the Outriders, just as planned. Thank you, Zinch.
Hey, you're the Empire. No worship of Zinch. That's my job.
I mean, I am Balthazar Gelt. Who knows? Dude, who freaking knows? You think anybody expected Horus to be worshipping the Chaos Gods before he turned?
You have somewhat of a point, though. Granted, the signs were kind of obvious. Granted, believe it or not, Horus didn't really turn until he turned. Your outriders are being charged. Oh, not anymore. Oh, nope, he's still alive. Blast him! Come on, full volley, Outrider Knights. Stop shooting like 2 pistols at a time.
I'm not sure there's so much Outrider Knights as just plain out Outriders, but...
Oh yeah, I guess I've just been playing too much Dark Souls. Like, I saw Outriders and immediately thought Outrider Knights. There you go. I do believe this is called a mop-up period. You should probably send your Outrider Knights out. I don't know why I keep on calling them Outrider Knights. It's just like, I can't be more wrong, but for some reason it just sounds right.
Thank you, Dark Souls.
Let's see if this mortar round hits. No, it did not hit.
Come on, guys, get better accuracy than that. I mean, I know you're on a giant beast capable of running much faster than a human being, but still. You're the type of guys with rifles. I'm not even using pistoliers. Eh, whatever. Since the HQ's dead, they're more or less dead, too.
Like it's dead.
Well, that was a frickin' joke, except for the spider, that is.
There you go. Wait, what?
Step to it.
Did they just get a new
You're through and
leader?
safe in our world.
What the hell? Well, there you go. You heard it from here, folks. Charge again!
I can't.
Yeah, no, but like next turn, you're gonna want to chase after that. Like, just you back with another horde.
They can't.
Yeah, they can.
With no region to call home, this force is suffering from attrition.
Yeah, this all they'll do is camp, and then as soon as they camp, they'll start replenishing their forces. You forget the crooked moons are a horde army. I like how well my little archer turned out. He's got a little bow, little badass stance. What you doing?
Looking through his skill upgrade. What to get?
So then, yeah. What are you looking at right now? Like, what are you trying to decide between?
I'm good.
The eye opens. The Chaos Gods take notice of their champion, but rarely do they act in accord. Khorne demands slaughter, but Tzeentch orders a more subtle approach. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but there is only one answer to this. Blood for the Blood God!
Skulls through the skull throat!
Haha, I knew you were gonna say that.
Spirits of
If only. If only.
bathe in battle. The gods direct me. I am the chosen of the gods. Tempests and fire. Obliterate! Are you a god? Fight till you know nothing else!
Your turn again.
Don't think so.
Okay, just finish the quest immediately. Just got my tech up. And can't continue technological development because not enough funds!
No!
Because I don't have the right stuff to take down a Karak. I have way too many troops.
That will incur my wrath.
attack there. It'll work.
Never.
Alright. Diplomacy. Let's see if I can do anything.
You're the Empire. Of course you can do diplomacy.
Just a moment ago I could make him my vassal. Or join the Confederation. Maybe I should have taken that when I had the chance.
What gnome?
No, Wissenland.
Yeah, that's gnome. So how are you enjoying secretly worshiping chaos?
4 corn?
What? Never stop. Your demise is certain.
Looks like the dwarves are gonna be corrupted their way out. Maybe I'll make some chaos dwarves. Wouldn't that be something? Chaos dwarves.
Wouldn't be the first time something tells me. Somebody's trying to smack your Archon, apparently.
Yes, yes, it is. God.
The AI always plans for these sorts of things.
What? Let's go. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I might be dead. Because if they're able to chase me without me being able to do anything, then that's gonna be bad. Granted, it looks like a lot of their army is made up of puppies.
Kill the puppies. Win the battle.
Okay, so now that we're done loading and doing all that fun jazz, let me just do a minor little example as to what is about to go on here. Right now, I am currently a Horde army. If I die, I have no other commanders out on the field because, well, I can't really have them out. My economy just isn't good enough. And that means that if I die, I'm just done. Like, that's the game. It's over for me. So yeah, I'm gonna try my darndest to not have that happen.
Have you not captured any territory?
I can't capture territory, I'm a horde.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is a horde army. Mind you, if you use your Chaos Warriors right, you should win this battle.
Yeah, the problem is they're gonna have reinforcements and a lot more dudes coming in.
It's certainly winnable, just play it right.
Yeah, well, unlike you, I don't have a massive amount of reinforcements. I have none. And to top that off...
Okay, they're just gonna play the straight-up charging you method, so...
They're
I
chaos.
hope you know what you're...
We have melee. We have melee, and some more melee. So, what else are they gonna be doing?
They don't have any range, do they?
No, chaos isn't big on range.
Do they have a single ranged unit? I have yet to see Chaos field ranged.
We have our mounted yeomen that throw spears. That's about it. We also have some mounted yeomen that throw axes.
Now is our time. Draw the blood gun.
You've got puppies fighting puppies, and then Chaos spawn puppies fighting puppies. You do know that your Chaos spawn, once unleashed, start attacking your own units too, right?
Uh-huh.
Why are your Chaos spawn already Oh god. Were you in a marching position?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I needed to move.
Retreat!
You know, if this were even somewhat realistic, the Chaos Warriors over there would actually be chewing through everything.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah, you're right, they would.
Oh, and they've just got a single unit of dogs attacking your leader.
I know. I charged them.
Congratulations, your leader's getting mauled by dogs.
No, he's not. The leader is mauling dogs.
Your Chaos Lord is now letting himself get mauled, it seems. Never mind.
Oh, once again, he's killing them all. His attacks are just slow. But his attacks also kill multiple dodges per swing.
What happened to your mainline Chaos Warriors?
Most of them have retreated by now. or they're being completely engulfed by other dudes. Like in the case of these.
They've got a lot of reinforcements.
I know, they have another army of reinforcements. I like really need to get my my Archon in there.
Why wasn't he there in the first place?
I messed up and I forgot to move him back.
This is not looking like a winning battle for you.
It's not going to be a winning battle. The best I can hope for is to deal enough damage that I don't lose and just die. Because otherwise, this episode's going to be ending. I mean, my big tough units are surviving and dealing damage.
Yes, brothers! Yes, Lord! Yes! Roger! Mortal fool! Yes! What?
I don't really know if splitting your fronts was a good idea either.
I didn't. They were split through combat.
You're completely separate lines.
I only have one type of infantry at this point.
Well, embedding your heavy into your light would allow them to do a lot more damage.
Yes, but there was different priorities for them. There we go. Game's over.
Damn. So you actually did manage to kill your leader.
I lost, so pretty much, you know, at mercy.
Note to self, Chaos games are brutal.
Yeah, it is. Chaos is actually one of the hardest starts inside of the entire game. I mean, you start off with practically nothing, your basic units aren't that good, and you're fighting an entire continent that wants you dead at the same time. So, yeah, guys, that was our very, very short campaign. I can tell you, normally when I play this, it doesn't end at turn 23. But that was actually quite embarrassing. So, I guess we'll try again at a later date, and we'll see how that one works out. That was unexpected. What do you think?
I didn't really expect you to suddenly get bitch-slapped in surprise. In fact, I don't even know where the armies came from, to be honest.
They came from a coastal city that I was planning on going to attack.
Maybe you should have done that a little sooner. A little sooner.
Yeah, they were able to move a reinforcing army there. I was only prepared to go and defeat the one army that was there. I was not prepared for two. So that was, yeah, that was Total War Warhammer, everybody. That was our lovely 2-episode campaign. I guess that'll be a wrap for this one. See you guys next time. I'm still partially in shock, but Deviate, do you have any closing statements?
Got our ass whooped.
Alright, well, with that, I'm going to say this. Stay awesome, everybody. And from now on, don't pull a me.